RHOM's Larsa Pippen reveals she recently dated an immature 47-year-old NBA coach, as fans suspect he's Houston Rockets coach Ime Udoka. In 2011, Nia gave birth to their son. According to reports, Nia and Ime got engaged but broke up after he had an affair with a Celtics staff member. Earlier this month, the Real Housewives of Miami star announced her new relationship with 31-year-old basketball player Jeff Kobe. Last summer, Larsa, 51, split with 34-year-old Marcus Jordan, the son of NBA legend Michael Jordan. "I dated a guy that was 47 years old before I dated Jeff, and he was so immature," said Larsa on the Lip Service podcast via TMZ. "And when I broke up with him, I said to him, 'There's a reason why I dated you.' And he's like, 'Why?' And I was like, 'Just to prove that age is nothing but a number. I'll never date anyone like you again. You have to be with someone that knows what they want.'" He literally was like, "I never want to get married. I'm afraid of commitment," she went on. "And every time I would say, 'Stop calling me then, like you know who I am,' he would go crazy and buy me like thousands of dollars in flowers and send me all this stuff, including bags. Every time I would kind of be mean to him, try to push him away, he would try to do more and try to come back." Larsa said the mystery man was dating someone with whom he had a kid, but he didn't marry her. "I was like, 'Bro, you wasted her time,'" she said. "So chances are, that's just who you're going to be forever. He's an NBA coach. It would have been great. It's both of our worlds, and it just was not what I thought it was going to be." She said their conversations were about his games, which Larsa thrives on. In the comments of the report, fans speculated that the man is Ime Udoka, the 47-year-old head coach of the Houston Rockets. Skeena Shea shares why she kept husband Brock's affair a secret as Vanderpump Rules fans react. Vanderpump Rules star Skeena Shea has a memoir coming out. A recently released excerpt from the book revealed that her husband, Brock Davies, had an affair while she was pregnant. Now, she has also hinted at the reason why she kept it a secret for so long despite having so much to say about Scandal. Skeena's upcoming book is called My Good Side. The revealing memoir will hit the stores on July 22nd, and it's being published by Grand Central Publishing. Skeena recently teased the biggest shock from her upcoming memoir during an episode of her podcast, Skeananigans. The Vanderpump Rules alum said, "There are some things that I haven't been as forthcoming about, maybe that I never corrected the narrative on or never share my side of the story." Regarding why she kept this affair a secret, she explained, "I've thought, if I tell people what I'm actually going through, then they're going to think I'm trying to take the attention off what someone else is going through and make it about me." Though she didn't say outright, it's easy to assume she was referring to Tom Sandoval having cheated on Ariana Madix with Raquel Leviss, as Skeena found out about Brock's affair during the height of Scandal. She also discussed how she feels that others believe she makes everything about herself. Skeena went on, "I think that perception of me being self-involved is what has held me back at times from opening up in the show or on the podcast because everyone always says you make everything about you." Skeena also shared a repost to her Instagram stories on July 11th, further confirming she chose not to share the news of the affair after finding out in 2023 because she feared people would say she was trying to make Scandal about herself. After sharing this portion of the podcast episode on her Instagram, one fan left a comment that said, "I find it funny that her and Lala were trashing Ariana, saying that she didn't show everything in her life, but this was big and Skeena didn't share that on the show." The comment continued, "But Ariana made sure to call the producers when she found out Tom cheated on her. Why didn't Skeena do that? She would have had a great storyline like she always wants." Still, many felt Skeena's pain after revealing the heartbreaking news that Brock had cheated. One fan said, "Just read an excerpt, and I'm really sorry you experienced that, and I totally understand why you didn't share at that time. The fan base for sure would have said you were making it about you." The comment continued, "Thanks for being vulnerable and sharing it now. Excited to read your book."